Hey guys, Matt Manker here from Move With Matt Group Training. Now today I'm going to break down one of our staple exercises at Move With Matt, the 90-90 stretch. How we program things here, we'll go into a strength exercise and we back it up with what's called a filler exercise. The 90-90 is one of our filler exercises. It's great for your hip mobility. If you've got lower back pain, it's probably coming from your hips. The more mobile we can get the hips, the better your spine's going to be. Alright guys, now to get started, we're looking for 3 points of contact. Now you may not have all three, but let's start with one. So ankles, knees, hips all touching. Now my finger's going to point back. I'm going to try and move to the center. Now if you cannot get in this position, that's fine. You may need to bend a little bit more here. You may need to lift that knee off the ground. But if we can, try and keep that hip, that knee, that ankle on the ground. We're going to rotate my fingers back. I'm going to keep my chest up. Now once we're in this position, I always tell people, push off that hand, try and bring your chest in line with that ankle. My back leg, it's in 90 degrees. So my knee's pointing out that way, in line with my right hip. So right ankle, right ankle. From that position, I'm going to drive to the center. Once I'm in that position, my spine doesn't round. This is where a lot of people go wrong. They drop the shoulders and they curl in here. We want to keep the chest up, chin down. You know when you pat a cat and they round their back? That's what we want. So round your spine back, keep it forward, drive there and hold. We're going to hold that position. Now if you cannot get in this position, that's fine. You may need to bend that knee a little bit more. You may not be able to get that knee on the ground. That's fine. We're working it. So get in that position, back leg 90 degrees, front leg 90 degrees, hips on the ground, knees on the ground, ankle on the ground. My hands rotated back, my spine straight, and we're just going to drive forward. When I'm in this position, my ankle, knees are going to push as hard as I can to the ground. So imagine I'm lifting my butt off the ground. Really push hard, drive the chest forward, hold there for 5 to 10 seconds. Then you're going to release. You're going to switch legs. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Fingers pointing back, chest is up. We're in that position. Now I'm driving forward. Once I'm in that position, I'm driving my ankles into the ground, knees into the ground, and hold there. Now mobility is something that you need to stay consistent with. It's something you should be doing every day, 5 to 10 minutes, even in the morning. This is really going to help you because if your hips aren't moving properly, it's going to force to move your spine. We don't want our spine to move. Our spine's got to be in a locked position. Our core acts like a corset. It wraps around the spine. Where the movement comes from our hips. So if our hips aren't moving properly, our spine's doing all sorts of things. The better we fix our hips, the better our squat's going to be. The better your spine's going to be. The better your life's going to be. Alright guys, hope this helps.